By introducing more and more shades to the LGBT flag, sometimes it's hard for people outside the community to catch up. Once there was only gay, lesbian, or bisexual. Okay, understandable. Now, transgender, queer, questioning, intersex, pansexual, two-spirit, asexual, and ally are some of the added categories. And then there is drag queen. I've noticed so many people, even an ally like myself, get confused locating drag queens under the LGBTQ umbrella. So, in this episode of American Pop Culture, we are gonna explore and deconstruct drag culture. Drag queens are performers, often male, who dress in exaggerated feminine clothing and makeup as part of their performances. A question I hear a lot is, so drag queens dress like women and wear makeup. So are they trans women? The answer is no. Drag queens are not necessarily trans women. Again, drag queens are performers. While some drag queens may be transgender and identify as female, many identify as cisgender men and do not identify as women in their everyday lives. Transgender women, on the other hand, are individuals who were assigned male at birth but identify as female. They may or may not choose to present in a traditionally feminine way, and their gender identity is not related to their performance or entertainment career at all. Hey, by the way, if you are learning new stuff with us now, don't forget to like this video and hit the subscribe button. Thank you. The history of drag shows can be tracked back to the ancient Greece. Yeah, Greece, where men would perform in plays wearing masks and costumes to represent women. In medieval Europe, men would also dress in drag for theatrical performances. Actually, still, in many conservative societies like Islamic countries, which female performers were not dignified, male performers represent women in shows and performances. But the modern drag show as we know it today emerged in the early 20th century in the United States. It was during the 1920s and 1930s that drag shows began to gain popularity in the US, particularly in the underground gay clubs and speakeasies during the 20s Prohibition. Drag shows became more and more mainstream in the 1950s and the 60s with the emergence of drag as a form of entertainment in nightclubs and cabarets. This was also a time for increased visibility and activism in the LGBT community, and drag shows became an important part of the movement. Historically, there has been less resistance toward drag queens than toward other members of the LGBTQ+ community. This may be due to, in part, to the fact that drag has been viewed as a form of entertainment and performance rather than a true expression of gender identity and sexuality. So less pushback from the based people. If you don't know what's the meaning of based in American pop culture, we've made a video in this channel and covered this topic. Link to this video is pinned above. The 1970s saw the rise of drag as an art form, with performers such as Divine and RuPaul gaining popularity. Today, drag shows are a vibrant and diverse part of popular culture, with drag performers gaining mainstream recognition and acceptance. So, back to the basic question of, are drag queens trans women? RuPaul is perhaps the most famous drag queen in the world. RuPaul identifies as a gay man and uses male pronouns. While RuPaul is known for his drag persona and has often pushed the boundaries of gender expression, he has always been clear that drag is a form of entertainment and that his gender identity is male. In interviews, RuPaul has described himself as a drag queen, gay man, and an entertainer, and has spoken about the importance of celebrating diversity and inclusiveness in all forms. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed learning about American pop culture with us. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more fun and informative videos. We'll see you in our next video. Meanwhile, to test whether you have got the meaning right or not, comment with an example using the phrase you just learned. Also, if you think this phrase have a different meaning, please share it with us and your community in the comment box.